Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Abigail. My channel focuses on spreading positivity and trying to inspire others. My videos are kind of all over the place, but since it is summertime, I'm trying to focus more on creating fun content for you guys. In today's video, I'm sharing with y'all 50 summer bucket list ideas. So without the long intro, let's skip right into the video. Okay, so I just finished making this list in my notes app of 50 different ideas. So for number one, we have chalk art. I personally love chalk art. I'll insert some pictures right here of some art that I've actually created myself. I really recommend doing chalk art because it's super fun and it takes up a lot of time. Okay, next up we have get dressed up for pictures. I personally love the idea of randomly getting ready in the evening or whenever you want, going out to a field of wildflowers or wherever you think is picturesque for your liking and going to take pictures. Next up we have redecorate your room. I've been wanting to do this for a while now, but I haven't. I have these vines on my wall and I have this hello sign up there, and I've had these decorations for 3 years. But I've been wanting to redecorate my room into a more coastal theme or beachy theme. Hopefully I can get to that someday, and I think that's a very creative and fun thing to do whenever you're bored. Okay, number 4, we have paint a tote bag. I actually have a tote bag in my closet right now. I was gonna paint it, but I kept putting it off. For all of these ideas, my go-to app is Pinterest because it just has the cutest inspo. Next up, we have go on a picnic. I've never actually went on like a picnic before. During the summertime, it can be kind of hard because it's really hot. But maybe find like a big shaded tree or like a park that you can go to and, you know, get fancy with it or just have fun. I think it would also be fun if you're interested in like art and stuff like I am, to bring canvases or something that you and your friends can do on the picnic. Number 6 is find a new workout or skincare routine. I want to get into working out. At the moment I can't, but I want to get into working out. So I think that working out during the summer is just a perfect opportunity to get into shape and just become a better version of yourself. You could also create a new skincare routine. Next up we have make homemade Starbucks drinks. I've done this countless times. I've made frappuccinos, I've made mochas, I've made lattes, I've made the pink drink, I've made refreshers. Honestly, the list goes on. For number 8, we have start an Etsy or business. I personally have an Etsy account. Here it is right here if you want to go check it out. I need to do some updating on it because I haven't worked on it in a while, but I still have some bracelets and jewelry listed if you want to go purchase them. I would really appreciate that. Starting a business during the summer is a really good way to take up your time and, you know, be responsible, learn how to be independent. Next up, we have start a social media account or YouTube channel. So I actually started my YouTube channel in 2022. Super fun. It can get stressful at times, but it's really fun to just like put whatever you love out there. I also have an Instagram account, put that right here. Number 10, we have go through your closet or deep clean your room. That's definitely a really good thing to do if you have like a lot of clothes that you need to get rid of or they're just taking up too much space. Decluttering and organizing is a really good idea. Next up, we have clay crafts. I have experience with making clay crafts. I definitely want to get better at it, but there's so many cute ideas you can do. You can make coasters, you can make jewelry holders, like literally the list goes on, and I think that this idea is really cute. And you could actually end up selling these too, which is like a 2-in-1. Next up, we have start Bible journaling or journaling in general. I don't know if all of you guys are Christian. I am, and I personally want to get into Bible journaling, but also journaling like bullet journaling or just anything. It's really relaxing and it can be really, really good and therapeutic. Okay, for 13, we have make a new routine or healthy habits list that you want to follow. This kind of goes with like setting goals for yourself. You know, at the beginning of the year, everybody makes a New Year's resolutions list, but do we all follow that? I know I don't. Maybe just make a list of some things that you want to accomplish this summer or goals, but making goals for the summer is really good because, you know, you don't have school and you have a lot of free time. Next up, we have hang out with friends. This is pretty self-explanatory, you know, like sleepovers or whatever, if you want to go out to lunch, if you want to go shopping at the mall, like the list goes on. It's a pretty general idea. But, you know, hang out with friends. If you've been bored all summer and you've been in your room, that's obviously not good for your mental state. So make sure to go hang out with your friends as well. Next up, which is one of my personal favorites, we have a drive-in movie. I actually went to a drive-in movie during summer. I think it was last year. And drive-in movies are really fun, especially with your friends. In the truck, you can open the truck bed and you can lay blankets and pillows down. You can have snacks and you can even add lights. I'm not sure how people do that, but I've definitely seen pictures of people doing that. But it's really, really fun. I highly recommend. Next up, we have trampoline sleepover. I wanted to do a trampoline sleepover forever. I think it's super fun. I think this is 17. We have bake. I personally love baking. Whenever I'm bored, sometimes I have this random urge to go bake. I've baked a lot of things before. If you have all the basic ingredients in your house, you can make anything that you want. And you know, it does take up time. 18, we have paint your legs. I actually did this, I think, in 2022. You can use acrylic paint. I just recommend that you wash it off, or you can use face paint, which is what is recommended because I have face paint and that's what I use. But this is really fun, especially for 4th of July if you want to add like designs on your legs, which is what I did last year. We have Learn to Face Paint. So on the topic of face paint, I have this face painting kit. I'm not sure where it is at the moment, which is not surprising at all. But learning to face paint is really fun. I actually face painted my siblings last summer whenever I was trying to practice. I know that locally we do farmers markets, so face painting might be a really, really good option in that case. For 20, we have find a sport you may love or enjoy playing in your free time. I don't really know what sport I'm into yet. I definitely like volleyball and I really like running, but I would say like in my free time, I'm kind of interested in tennis, so I think that this is just a really general idea. Next up, we have go to the library or read or set a reading goal. So I have read a lot this summer already. I've actually been reading the Shatter Me series, which I really recommend. If you are interested in reading, or even if you're not, try to push yourself to read more and set a goal for yourself. 22, we have make a Spotify playlist. This is always super fun to do. I normally go on my laptop and I just go to Spotify and search up any songs that, you know, honestly, if I was making a playlist, I would do a summer playlist. But you could definitely find a bunch of audios that remind you of summer and just make your own playlist, design the cover, the title. It's really endless possibility there. Next up, we have a DIY phone case. I think it's super cute. You can buy like a cheap little clear phone case and do acrylic paint in the inside. This man just walked by my window. That was weird. Hopefully he didn't see me. For number 4, we have bike riding. Again, that's pretty basic, but bike riding can be super fun. I've never went bike riding with my friends before, but I think that's a really good option. But obviously, like, if you go bike riding with your family in the evenings, that can be a really fun time and, you know, family bonding. Who doesn't love that? Next up, I have paint CDs. My sister actually recently did this, which is what gave me this idea. Next up, this one's kind of random, but get frozen yogurt. I personally love frozen yogurt, and, you know, again, getting frozen yogurt with your friends sounds literally so fun. Moving on, the next one, we have go to the fair. So earlier this summer, like literally the weekend after school got let out, me and my friends went to the fair, or like our local carnival. I went on a few rides and we just overall had a great time. So if you have a local fair, I really recommend going. The man is still there. 28, I think this is one of my favorite ideas, which is friendship bracelets. It's a really, really fun idea. Again, if you want to do it with your friends as well, that's also super fun. 29, we have watch the sunset or sunrise and take pictures. Getting up early watching the sunrise is super calming. I've done that before and I played my ukulele outside. Also, going to watch the sunset or whatever is super pretty as well. For 30, we have buy a Polaroid or digital camera. I also saw this idea on Pinterest where you buy a disposable camera and you decorate it, and I think that would be super fun as well. Okay, next we have late night swim party with lights. So obviously you can have a late night swim party with like your friends or your family. I've done this before many times, but whenever I say with lights, I mean if you have a pool light. We got a pool light installed last year and it honestly makes it look so cool. And you know, if you're playing like mermaids with your friends or whatever, it feels cool as well. Next we have the classic all-nighter. Me and my sister tried to pull all-nighters all the time during summer. Do we succeed? Not all the time. Have I ever stayed up till 6 a.m.? No. But all-nighters are super fun, especially if you want to like have snacks, make bracelets. Honestly, any of these things you could do during an all-nighter. Next, we have recreate Pinterest pictures. I've always wanted to do this as well. Find random inspo or whatever you're thinking of, and then recreate them with your friends or family or by yourself. Okay, I really hope that this is 34. But next up, we have paint or draw on your Polaroids. I think I made a mistake there because I kind of just said the same thing. So we're skipping that one. Next up, 35, we have a sunscreen tattoo. I did this last year and it really does work. You could also use a sticker and you could put it anywhere you want. Last year I made a turtle with sunscreen and I also did a sun. Lay out and you tan and then you remove the sunscreen whenever you go inside, and it really does work. Next up, we have paint any seashells you may have and use them as decoration. You obviously don't have to use them as decoration if you don't want to, but I have a jar of seashells from the beach from Florida and Alabama, and they are super pretty, and painting them I think would be super cute and definitely use them as decoration. Like how I want to make my room coastal themed, you could definitely do that. Hopefully this is 37. We have bikini box, but you go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or wherever you have like your local store. I'm sure you could even find one at Dollar Tree, and you get like a wooden crate and you paint it and you put your bikinis in there. I only have like 2 bathing suits, so I probably wouldn't do this. If you have like a whole collection, you don't have anywhere to put them, I definitely recommend doing this because it's super cute. 38, we have a movie marathon. This is similar to an all-nighter, but let's just say you're having like an all-nighter or whatever and you're bored, you have nothing to do, and you don't want to fall asleep because you're getting tired. maybe set a theme for the movies you want to watch. It could be classic Disney movies, live action movies. You could even do a 2000s themed movie marathon. Honestly, that'd be super fun. Try to stay up as late as you can. 39, we have try different hairstyles. This one I love. I have really long hair. Trying different hairstyles can be a challenge sometimes. But go on Pinterest or Instagram or whatever social media you have, look up different hairstyle ideas, especially for the summer, and then you know what, you do you, and you go and take pictures with your hairstyles because they're absolutely adorable. Coming down to the last 10, we have number 40, make ice cream or homemade slushies. One of my favorite drinks to make at home is a watermelon and mint slushie. What you do is you take watermelon, ice, and mint, and you put that in a blender, and it literally tastes amazing. Trust me on this. 41, we have a tent, sleepover, or fort. I think that this is a really fun idea. If you have a tent maybe that you haven't used in a while, set it up, make sure there's no spiders in it. Add sheets, pillows, blankets, lights if you can. Make it super cozy, or you could even make an indoor fort, which I know that I've done plenty of times. Next up, we have beaded glasses. This is bringing back the aesthetic of 2022. I did this for 4th of July, and I just took a really old pair of glasses and I hot glued beads all around the rim, and it is super cute. 43, we have a slip and slide. Last year, I begged my parents for us to do a slip and slide, and we actually bought one. It was on sale because it was towards the end of summer, and we put it in my backyard, and that was so fun. So I definitely recommend. Next up, we have paint shirts. So there's this trend going around where you take a white shirt and you put paint on your arms, and then you give each other a hug, and the hug imprint or whatever is on the back of the shirt. In that chair over there are 2 white shirts that we bought for me and my sister because we're actually doing this trend. Next up is kind of random. I'm really not sure why this idea came to my mind, but it was DIY flower bouquet. I've seen these trending flowers on Pinterest. I think it's baby's breath, and they're colorful. I'm pretty sure it's because they spray paint them, but Trader Joe's has really cute flowers. Maybe just, if you're interested, maybe even in floral design, you want to have a little practice or whatever, go to the store, buy some flowers, and make your own bouquet. Next up, we have a self-care night or glow-up night. If you have face masks lying around, maybe some bath salts, bath bombs, anything like that you want to use, self-care nights can be really good and relaxing. 47, I think it is, we have a DIY face mask. I thought of this after the self-care one, but I've seen a lot of people making DIY face masks. You can make one with avocado, coffee grounds, honey. I've seen people even make their own Tree Hut sugar scrubs. If you have this stuff at home and you don't want to go out to the store to buy one, definitely try making your own. 48, we have summer keepsake box. In my closet, I have a 2024 box that I painted, and I'll put a picture of it right here. But throughout the year, I tried putting things that I have kept from school, or for example, church camp or kids camp, or I even went to New York earlier this month, or earlier in June actually, because it's July 1st. Just put anything that you like in your summer box. You can go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's, buy a wooden box, paint it, decorate it however you like, and then put stuff from summer that reminds you of summer in there, and you can look back at it whenever you want. 49, we have go to the lake for a weekend. So I know that this isn't something that everyone can do, and I know that maybe you'd have to pay for a cabin or an Airbnb, but if you have an RV even, you could go to a lake. Going to the lake for the weekend, if you can, is super fun. And the last thing on our summer bucket list is water balloons. Water balloon fights can be so fun, and I think all the colors of the balloons are super cool too, and they're super summery, and I think that this idea is just super fun. You can definitely get great laughs out of it and make great memories. Checking off the last thing on my list, that was 50 summer bucket list ideas. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if I talk so much, but I really hope that this gave you some inspiration, and that maybe after you click off of this video, you'll go do one of these things. Maybe it will help cure your boredom. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and like this video. Leave a comment if you enjoyed this video, and comment your favorite thing from this list. Comment the turtle emoji if you stay till the very end, and I just thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys, and I love you.